Wow, look at all this weird stuff. Is that thing powered by magic or something?
Probably. Ingenia's famous for its magical inventions, after all.
Indeed. Spellcraft runs in these people's veins. The Ingenian royal family have been powerful sorcerers for generations.
Oh.
Their reputation brought wizards here from all over the world, and the city has been a hive of enchanters ever since.
A whole city full of wizards, huh? That could spell trouble, if you know what I mean.
Don't worry, it's not like we came here looking for a fight or anything. Should be plain sailing. That is, unless our cool, calm, and collected friend here decides to try and do the talking for us.
You have nothing to fear on that front. If my father's killer is to be found here, I will raze this city to the ground. There will not be a single wizard left to worry us.
Mind your tongue, Cesar! If that was a joke, it was in poor taste. We're almost on the doorstep of the palace. What do you think an Ingenian soldier would do if he heard you...
Okay, what's going on?
Nothing good. Seems like Ingenian soldiers have excellent hearing.
Let us go! I order you to release us!
Straight through the city gates and into a prison cell, eh? Well, I suppose you can't always expect a warm welcome.
I know you want revenge and everything, Cesar, but do you have to go shouting about it on every street corner? Whatever happened to being a cool-headed grown-up, eh?
I'm trying to remain calm, believe me.
Huh?
Really? Your bickering's already got us locked up. Take the hint and shut it, will you?
Well, now, I was just after thinking this whole thing's a little fishy, so do you really think it's on account of just a few loose words that we're all locked up down here?
Yeah, it does all seem a bit much.
Those soldiers who brought us in. I could be wrong, but I get the feeling they've been following us for a while. Ever since we reached the city, in fact. I don't think it was your big mouth that put us here. I think they were expecting us.
Really? So does that mean they think we've done something bad or something?
I guess so. But what could be bad enough to make them lock us up like this?
The Queen will have the answers. We need to speak to her. She'll help us solve this little mystery.
Shh! You lot! Someone coming this way!
There you all are.
Mina, girl! Mina! Mina, is it really you?
Why, Tornico. So you are down here after all, just as the cards predicted.
Sure, I'm here. And I've only gonna got myself locked up again. Seems we've rubbed the Queen up the wrong way. I've a knack with these royal ladies.
Tell me, dear friend, have you by any chance seen my sister? If the fates are to be believed, she is somewhere in this city too.
Have we seen young Maya, you ask? Oh, I'd love to say yes, my girl, but we've seen precious little but the inside of this here cell since we landed in town. One thing's for certain, though. You'll not be finding her down here.
That's a shame. And after I went to the trouble of stealing the keys and everything.
Hey, Tornica, are you two old friends?
Ah, sure, I'd forget me head if it wasn't screwed on. This here's me old pal Mina. We did a little adventuring together back in our own world, so we did. She's only the best fortune teller a fella could ever hope to meet. And between her and her dazzling dancer of a sister, they're quite the pair of celebrities, you know.
Oh, Tornico, you will give your friends the wrong idea. It is Maya who is the celebrity, not I.
Mina, right? You're looking for your sister, you say. Well, we've got some important business with the Queen. I bet if anyone knows where your sister is, it'll be her. So why not...
So why not let us out and we'll go and see her? Please.
I doubt that a queen will know anything of my rogue of a sister's whereabouts, but... it can't hurt. And the cards were clear. They said I would find new friends. And that I should help them to help me. Well, shall we go?
So we just take down all the guards and see who's carrying the key, huh? Should be easy enough.
Not all of them. We can stop once we've found it.
Sure we can. Jackpot! We found our key carrier! All right!
Now we can finally escape this awful, awful dungeon. Come on, to the exit.
Yeah! We're unstoppable! Evac!
Welcome. Let us pray. Goddess Speed.
Zoom!
The escapees! You, stop right there!
How did you get here? Put down your weapons and come quietly.
Intruders! Stop them! Clear off!
Where do you think you're going?
Reckless strike!
Look, a key! This must be the one. Let's head outside.
You! How did you get out of your cells? Men, get them!
Seems we've to go for a dip if we want to get ahead here.
What? No way! My dress will get soaking wet.
Well, all right then. Guess you better hop on my back, little lady.
And exactly how do you suggest I fight from up there? No thank you. I'll just have to grin and bear it.
Vision!
Oh, wherever could my sister be? She'll be the death of me, she really will.
Ah, shucks. It's enough to make a man want a sister of his own. What do you say, little lady? Reckon you could use an older brother?
What? Do you mean you and me? No thanks.
Who are you and what are you doing here? Surrender your weapons and come with us! Carl Fisher!
I was just thinking I could do with a break from all the tricks and traps. Bring it on.
Just as I remembered. Now we are within the castle proper. The royal chambers should be just through here.
I hope there's some food in there. I'm starving. Lots of them.
Our victory was never in doubt.
Looks like nobody's home.
I don't understand. They were supposed to be right here, weren't they? That's what you said, isn't it, Mina?
Yes. The guards are certainly telling me so, but... Huh?
Get back!
What the heck?
You move very prettily, my prince.
Your Majesty.
You're saying that's her?
How impatient of you. Don't you know not to disturb a lady in her chambers? I had hoped to keep you under lock and key until I was quite ready for you.
Your hopes are no concern of mine. You will tell us of what crime we stand accused.
You think I don't know about your little scheme? You Junisian double dealers, plotting with your tiresome Harben friends, forging an alliance in the hope of reducing my beloved realm to ruins.
You're not serious.
Your Highness, there must be some kind of...
Honeyed words will not save you now. You may have stolen into my kingdom in the hope of taking my head, but I am not fool enough to offer it willingly. In you slink, freshly escaped from the dungeons, and expect me to believe you wish me well? You will pay, every one of you, with your lives!
Look out! Behind us!
assassinate our exalted queen? Despicable!
Such ugly, ugly specimens. Perhaps they are more beautiful on the inside.
My skills have been found wanting, it seems. I am sorry, Your Majesty.
Such beautiful attacks from such ugly assailants. Mesmerizing.
Let's go.
Perhaps I underestimated you. Very well. Let us try something a little more interesting. It's time for you to prove your worth, dancing girl. We made a deal. Do not disappoint me.
Let's go. Really, Your Majesty? You could give a girl a little more warning.
Let's get this show on the road!
Honestly, sis, only you could put me in such a situation.
Sure, and I'd hoped we'd meet again, Meyer lass. Not like this. But while we're here, you wouldn't happen to have that 400 gold coins I lent you about your person, would you?
Typical Tornico.
Nina, you really should be nicer to your sister. I could say the same to you.
What's the point?
Maya?
Dragging this out will be nothing but boring for all of us. So just this once, I'm gonna let you win, dear sis.
Ha! Why does it not surprise me that a loyalty bought with baubles should prove worthless?
Ever so sorry, Your Majesty. I'm not usually one to turn down presents, as I'm sure you know. But our father always did so hate to see us fight.
So you too are part of this filthy little conspiracy. Not that I care. If there is one more of you, all the more fuel for the fire. Stop! In the name of the High King!
I beg you, do not let anger blind you to reason. Your Majesty, I am Desdemona, sworn Knight of Accordia. My companions and I came to your realm on the orders of the High King.
Desdemona. Yes, I have seen you sniffing at His Radiance's heels. So you are the famous lapdog. What a pleasure.
Please, Your Majesty, our intentions in coming here are pure. We mean neither to invade your kingdom nor to take your head. You must believe me. The King of Tunisia has been murdered. A sinister figure plots to incite the Seven Realms to war. We seek only to unmask them.
The King of Tunisia? Murdered, you say? Well, that changes things. Tell me, This sinister figure whom you seek to unmask. Could it be that you suspected me, perhaps?
Do not bother to deny it, my lady. You proved your guilt when you flung us in your dungeon. And your snow-white face cannot hide the blackness of your heart.
Yeah, he's right. If you weren't the one behind all this, why did you lock us all up like that? And why were your guards all over us the
Will
moment
you two hold on for just 1 second? Huh? If you shut up, maybe the Queen will explain.
You want to know why I had you arrested. It was not for the reasons you seem to think. If you must know, the invasion, Junisia's attack on Harbor, came as no surprise. I had known about it for days.
Huh? Do you mean that you can see into the future or something?
Not I, but a visitor from the Beastlands. He came seeking an audience. He foretold the attack. Some few days hence, the Junisians will launch a surprise attack on Harbor. And then, soon after, a peace will be brokered. Needless to say, I dismissed his words as the lies of a fear-mongering charlatan at first. But then, reports began to reach us. Reports of just what he had predicted coming to pass. He left us with the dubious gift of one final prophecy. That Junisia and Harbor, having made peace, would together seek the destruction of Ingenia.
That's ridiculous!
Now I see. When you heard that the Prince of Junisia was here, and with a band of warriors in tow, you thought he'd come to take your head, right? Which is why you had us arrested.
Forgive me. If what you have told me is indeed the truth, it would seem that I have allowed myself to be led down a questionable path.
But then, who was this visitor from the Beastlands? And how could he possibly have known what was going to happen between Junisia and Harbor?
What proof have we that anything Her Honored Majesty has said is true? Forgive me, but I cannot accept her innocence just yet.
I might say the same to you, my sweet. Very well. We will leave for Accordia right away. The High King will judge the truth of both our tales. But should it prove that neither of us is guilty of deception, I fear for the fate of the Seven Realms. Dark days may lie ahead for each and every one of us. We will go before his radiance. His judgment must be sought without delay.
Welcome, child. Let us pray. Let us pray. Goddess Speed.